15. In the last episode, we went to Altisha and finally met the first secretary. In this episode, we're finally going to be going against the Empire once again, and Leviathan.
Think of it as a necessary
I made this episode before, but unfortunately, my Wi-Fi had to crap out.
I am in your debt.
Once it's over, you may go as you please, but you do so without our protection.
So be it.
You'd better get going. Your public is waiting for you.
The Empire. Sorry that I'm being quiet, but as I said, things are gonna get a little interesting soon enough. Alright, about time to start.
Yep.
Don't forget the plan.
You guys too?
Of course.
Alright, let's get going.
Talk about a crowd. Like the whole city's come to watch.
Dear friends, I stand before you today. With little hope the words I speak shall reach beyond these walls. For slowly but surely, the light fades from our world, and as it does, the shadows shall loom ever longer until all succumbs to the darkness. Darkness that evokes terror, hatred, and sorrow in the hearts of men. The ashes of Lucis. A dream of peace, twisted into a nightmare of death and destruction, claiming innumerable lives and leaving myriad souls to suffer.
Luna.
Yet I beg you, do not surrender to despair. Have faith, for our gods watch over us. By their blessings, by the stars that light the heavens above, our world will be delivered from the perils of the dark. I stand before you here in Altisha to call upon Leviathan, goddess of the seas, spirit of the deep. By the sacred rite, I will commune with the Hydraean. But first, I offer you my solemn vow. On my honor as Oracle, I will not rest until the darkness is banished from our world and the light is restored.
There you go, Luna.
Bless you all.
Now it's time to get this all done. Fight the Empire, get Leviathan, see what happens in the story next. Oh, phone's ringing.
Knocked. The Empire's here.
Some I figured.
I can see him.
Dropships are closing in on the port. Look for a vantage point to approach them.
Okay, look after the citizens.
We got them covered.
So, it begins.
Let's do this. Finally. As I said, this is one of my favorite fights against these summons, but not my absolute favorite. If I've got to rank it, it's gonna be second to last battle in the game. That is one of these summons. Leviathan and Titan. My favorite summon, however, in this game, to be featured, not to be used, is Bahamut. And my favorite summon to use, as I said before, is Rama. It's time to finally start this. The altar of the Tide Mother.
It is I, Luna Freya, blood of the Oracle. Goddess of the seas, I beseech you, enter into this covenant that the king might reclaim the stone.
There she is! Leviathan! This is awesome.
I do.
Knocked. The Hydraean has awoken.
Civilians?
Almost there. We'll join you when we're done. The Empire has the Hydraean surrounded. Hurry, Knocked.
I know!
I'm on it.
Then the right's already begun.
Most likely.
Time to lend the Hydraean a hand.
Let's do this! We gotta fight the Empire and then finally get to defeat them all. Well, and then get Leviathan, of course. BAM! But of course, we now know that these Magitechs are not human. They are indeed demons. But before we do this, let me do one other thing. I would do strength, but I would rather do HP, so that way we don't die so easily. Opt to kill more, more Imperials.
Let's do this.
She's got little water dragons coming over everywhere. All right. Goddamn snipers! Alright, I almost died there. Let's get going before I have to fight Leviathan. And this is a crazy scene, look at that. Freaking dreadnoughts everywhere. Leviathan's finally awakened. And there's a goddamn shitstorm going on here. This is gonna get good though, I promise you that. whoever just joined, you got to probably the best fight here so far.
I know what you must know. That the King of Kings is to drive the darkness from our star.
She doesn't trust humans.
It is in receiving mercy that men offer praise, and in shedding grace that the gods solicit worship.
Yep, she possesses a trident that can control the gods.
I vow, the king will prove himself worthy.
Yep. And she's basically saying that if Noctis fails, then she's going to devour every human. So we better not fail her. Let the covenant be forged. Let's do this!
What about you guys?
We'll wait below. There's only room for two.
Noct, jump!
What?
No time for questions!
Let's do this!
Man.
Woo! We're on an Imperial Spear.
What is this?
New ride we borrowed from the Nifs. This will get us in close.
Serious?
You're gonna want to be careful. Just basically keep Square held down. Let's do this!
Hey, nice job finding this baby.
Well, when I saw her, I knew we'd go places. Not again!
I got this!
Hold on tight!
More water dragons!
Dude, don't let go!
Oh crap! Yep! Then warp strike! Oh god. This is gonna get crazy, as I said.
Hey! Your power! Give it up! I need your power!
Well, that was a new option for me. Oh well, let's do this. Ow, my bones! The trial of Leviathan. Oh crap! Yeah, she's basically going to destroy all of Altisha.
The only way you'll help me is if I take you down.
Where is she? I see her. I would recommend using broadswords here. Yeah, this fight ain't exactly gonna be easy, nor is it gonna be It's too difficult. Alright, let's keep going. And then once we get a good amount of damage down, as I said, you might want to use broadswords. Then this scene's going to happen. Luna's already taken enough damage while we're trying to reason with Leviathan.
Now, about that ring. On second thought, you let him have
There's
it.
Zardan. And he kills Luna. Well, stabs her.
And do remind him about the crystal. Oh, Prince, your bride awaits.
I will pass the ring to the rightful king. When the prophecy is fulfilled, all enthralled to darkness shall know peace.
How sweet. But please, Lady Lunafreya. You first.
And Luna is going to use her remaining power to summon the other 8 weapons of the Armiger. And temporarily give forth their power to us. And don't worry, we will be getting more along the main story, so we'll be absolutely fine with that. But for the time being, we are going to temporarily have that power. One of which is going to be given to us by Luna. We are now the true king of Lucis. Better get ready for an awesome boss battle now. So basically just to hit circle a lot. BAM! BAM again! How's that for being a god? You lost one of your freaking fins. But now that we have the power, we can just float around and then launch a whole bunch of exploding swords at her. And of course, just like every battle, you just want to get a certain amount of health down, and then yeah. Ah, exploding weapons! Take that, goddess of the seas! And now she's going to be weakened, and we're gonna hit her some more. We broke one of her horns! Once again, I just love this fight, man. The immense amount of power that you gain throughout all this. The fact that you get to damage part of her. And it's just, I don't know. I feel like Leviathan is one of the summons that I never really knew of until I got serious about playing the Final Fantasies. And I really do love it because of that. The fact that we get to have such memorable fights like this, fighting literal gods in this world, and just having a good time while doing it. Once again, exploding weapons! Now she's getting a little desperate, isn't she? But let's lay the smack down on her. Break another horn! And then break a fin. Come on, just fall. Alright, once that happens, block and then parry. And then basically just do all this. And also look at the HP. Almost 7,000. Yeah! And then the trident to control the gods. Yeah! Slice her down the middle like a goddamn fish. That's a lot of HP, especially for Noct.
It's done.
Blessed stars of life and light.
Guess who? You broke his arm, you destroyed his arm the first time, but now he is here to help you. It's Titan! Earthquake! And now, our final goodbye to Luna.
Noctis?
Luna?
So, you found your way here.
And you found me.
A chance to see you once more. Who would have thought?
Well, what do you mean? Why wouldn't you see me?
Because my prayers have been answered. My calling fulfilled.
But that doesn't have to come between us.
You are the one, Noctis. The stars shine for you now. That which is yours by right shall be restored to you. Do you remember the flowers of Tenebrae? It seems so long ago. You'll find they await you still, blooming from hill to vale.
Will you be there?
Luna. Luna.
Would that I could join you. But this moment will have to be enough.
I'm sorry, but this is a sad moment. He fought so hard to get to Luna, and after all that, she was killed by Arden.
All I was to save you.
When the world falls down around you and hope is lost. When you find yourself alone amid a lightless place. Look to the distance. Know that I am there. And that I watch over you always.
Luna.
Farewell, dear Noctis.
And in that flower is the ring of Lucis. We lost quite a bit during this battle.
Back with us.
But we gained a good amount of power too.
I'll tell the others. Though it may take a bit.
Ignis
You're hurt.
is blind.
A small sacrifice in the greater battle. And Luna? She has passed.
I couldn't find her body among the wreckage of Altisha, but she has died from Arden. Arden Zunia.
Umbra left that for you.
The little book. Well, most of Altisha has been destroyed. People may hate on this game, and I absolutely don't know why. I love the battle, the graphics, the story. Character progression may go backwards a little bit, especially during this time, given what happened with... You know, of course we've seen what happened with Ignis, so I understand. But even then, this is just... It's a great game. And you'll see why for what happens later. When you realize who the true enemy in this game is, and the truth of this world. Alright. Let us continue the story onto chapter 9. I mean, sorry, 10. Across the water and onto the rails, the royal retinue makes way for Grelia, the imperial capital. Their objective: reclaiming the crystal, that they may reclaim their homeland. However, the ring's weight proves too much for Noctis to bear. Well, I'm gonna have the rest of this week off, so you'll basically be having me for this, and for the rest of this adventure. And of course, like most games I have not finished, the after game. A lot of side quests to finish, royal weapons to find, upgrades to the regalia yet to be found. We'll get there in time. The Scourge of the Stars. Several weeks later.
So, we're gonna roll through Tenebrae.
Not before visiting the royal tomb at Cartanica.
That's right, we've got a tomb to find.
You're sure you're up to that?
The wounds have mended. Eyesight's a matter of time.
What the hell is wrong with you?
What?
We're not stopping in Tenebrae. You need to grow up and get over it.
I am over it. I'm here, aren't I?
Maybe when you're not too busy moping, you can look around and give a shit about someone worse off than you.
Let go of me.
How's that ring fit you? You rather carry it around than wear it? She gave her life so you could do your duty, not so you could sit around feeling sorry for yourself.
You don't think I know that?
You don't! Ignis took one for you too. And for what?
Enough, Gladio.
You think you're a king, but you're a coward.
Shut up! Don't do this! I get it, all right? I get it!
Then get a grip. Pull your head out of your ass already.
Knocked!
Leave him.
Yep. So we're on our way to the imperial capital. And we've got a lot to do. We've got a weapon to find, hopefully another summon to get, and a lot of truths to be unmasked. Noctis is free to roam the train until it pulls into the station. And we've got a lot of walking to do, seeing as how we can't run. Now there are a couple papers in the train, basically
just a
saying...
station away. You think we'll be okay? All of us?
Those men in black are spooking me out.
Don't talk about others.
We've got a lot to do. It'll be very hard. Not just enemy-wise, but also with all that's been happening recently. Well, either way, it's still gonna be a good game in my opinion. Though, as I said, this is the point where the character progression goes backwards a little. I mean, and with obvious reasons, you know, with one of our characters being blinded permanently, and Noctis's fiance being dead. Let's see, where are we here? Gear, Noctis. Check out the royal arms. Yeah, we still have that.
I saw the way you were looking at her.
I wasn't looking at anyone.
Oh well, almost every American relationship. Now, there's a radio basically saying that that the First Secretary understands and sympathizes with us. And then there's another one about Ravis, the brother of Luna. Because of what happened at Altisha, he's to be executed.
Still no sign of Lady Luna Freya anywhere. It's not looking good. What I wouldn't give to see her again.
Yep. Kind of takes a while for time to pass on this train. Well, at least time is passing a little better than it is in the game, normally.
Wanna head to the dining car?
So you can feast your eyes on that other girl.
Give me a break. I'm just hungry is all.
Alright.
Anything in Cartanica worth stopping for? Doubt it, but we'll be there long enough to find out.
Yep. Then we're just about done here, hopefully. Oh, nothing there. Okay.
How much longer till we get there?
If there's a tomb here, you bet we'll be raiding it.
I think we're just about there. All right, what now? Yep, we are now at Cartanica Station. Finally here. Alright, so we got an outpost here. The Hand of the King. Let's go down to a mine. Well, actually, given what's been happening, I'm actually gonna get some weapons.
You boys are heading into the mine. You best go prepared.
A blade once wielded by a warrior called the Dark Knight. For those who don't know, this is actually I believe the weapon that was owned by Cecil from Final Fantasy IV. Get that. Yourselves the Thunderbolt. Oh, that's some good attack on that. Alright, yeah, I'm definitely getting the Thunderbolt. Alright. Nah. And some new stuff here. Meh, we're all good for now. Actually, let's get some silver bangles.
Again.
All right. And there we go. Everyone's HP is looking pretty good. All right, so we finally went against Leviathan, and we're now on our way to the Imperial capital. In the next episode of Final Fantasy 15, we will continue getting a new weapon of the Armiger, and we'll continue on from there, hopefully getting to the Imperial capital, getting a new summon, yes, we will, and we'll continue on from there. This is Feel With It. I will see you guys on the next time.